Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today's makeup tutorial I'm going to do for you stems all around this palette basically. I've wanted to do this look for ages, or use this palette. And it's this really kind of Victoria Beckham for Estee Lauder palette, which I love. So I'm going to do a look using that today. I've picked up loads of products on my journeys and lots of new products have come in while we've been away. So I want to try and do a really lovely night out look. I feel like I haven't done anything that's really proper full on for ages. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Actually, like at the end of the video if you actually like it, but don't forget to subscribe because we have so many videos on here, probably like 700 videos. We've been doing this for so long. And yeah, if you've got any ideas for my next video, I'd like to do something. I have filmed a few, so there might be a few back to back coming up, but for after that, I'd like to do something that's maybe a period makeup. Not for when you're on your period, because I'm so miserable when I'm on period, you wouldn't want me to do that, but for one that is maybe a 20s, a 30s, 40s, 50s, something. Give me some inspiration. I also want to try and get my mum in. If you watched recently, I did a mature makeup on my mum. I want to get her in and do a Instagram makeup on her, and she has agreed, even though she hates lots of makeup. It could be fun. She might love it. She might hate it. We will find out. So that could be fun too. If you want to see that, just comment saying, yeah, do your mum, because otherwise, if you don't like it, then I won't do it. Rather than rambling, let me get started. Okay, so while we were travelling at the airport, I bought this Guerlain foundation, which is Parure Gold. I'm dyslexic, so I find it hard to read those things. And this Victoria Beckham came in to us, this Victoria Beckham, which I think is a primer. Doesn't say any information on it, so it makes it hard, but let's give it a try as a primer and see what it actually does. I'm imagining it's the same. Oh yeah, it's a primer with a slight sheen to it. Nice. Made my skin look really glowy. So I'm going to pop that on first. It's very decadent packaging, but of course it's Victoria Beckham's. Then I'm going to take my foundation on a damp bold metal sponge. Now this foundation has a really high coverage, which is why I'm using a sponge, because I don't want it to be as much coverage. But if you want it to be a good coverage, then use either the sponge dry or use a brush to pop it on. A dry sponge will obviously give you a much better payoff. But I like it wet, and then where I need the extra coverage, I just push it into the skin so it kind of works like it's part of the skin. Just looks more natural. By using the sponge damp, it means it doesn't soak up quite as much of your product, because if you use it dry, it's going to soak it in, but the water that I've put in it has already kind of filled all the holes where the foundation would go in. Then I'm going to take this YSL Full Metal Shadow in number 14, because I just love this colour. I just plonk that all over. It doesn't dry really super fast. Dries fast. That's what I was hoping. I doubted whether to put the other eye one on, because I thought, oh, if it dries fast, I'm going to be in trouble. Get a bigger brush. God, that's a lovely colour. I might take that under the eyes as well, you know. I never do under the eyes anymore. Let's do it. Let's live a little. I'm going to take it off of there and straight onto the brush. I think I'm going to have more control. So currently I look like I've got two black eyes. I'm going to go over it with a Victoria Beckham eyeshadow. This one's in Charred Emerald. Hopefully it has a little bit of a shimmer. Yes, it does. It's exactly what I wanted, so it looks really high shine and lovely on the eye. God, that's amazing. And it has no fall down, well, not so far. I want it quite dark under my eyes, so it goes down quite low. It will take shape in a bit, I promise. Actually, it does have a tiny bit of fall down. I spoke too soon. I'm just going to take a wipe and just clean that underneath. I haven't put any concealer on, so it's not a big problem. Now I need a Bold Metals 203, and I just want to buff that out. Now I picked up this Diago della Palma eyeshadow pen in 31 and I really love the colour, so I want to put that in here. It's really got this kind of amazing metallic-y finish to it. It's just beautiful. I'm then going to take this Lola green eyeliner pen. This one is in green 005. I want to put that inside the waterline. I want to make sure I get a good amount of that on there. And a little bit of black eyeliner pencil just on the top waterline. This one's called Squid by MAC. Now I couldn't decide whether I wanted the 005 green Lola pencil inside the waterline or this kind of blue. I just want to try it over the top just to see. So you've seen what the green one looks like. I just want to try a little bit of this blue one over the top to see if it pops it more. It might just look lovely. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better. This one's 007. Just add something a bit more fun. Right, let me get some mascara. This is my YSL Volume Effet mascara. As you can see, I haven't got as many lashes as normal because they're going through a renewal stage, which is gonna happen. But because I use Lilash to make my lashes longer, they're now going through the renewal, so every time I take my makeup off, lashes fall off. It's like, ugh. But it did last for a good 6 to 8 months without any of that happening. And then they'll just renew themselves again. I keep using it. Right, I'm then going to move on to brows. I'm going to take a little bit of water on a spoolie and my Pear soap, so a see-through soap, just to gel my brows down. Allow that to dry for a minute. While I wait for the brows to dry, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier concealer. This is the high coverage concealer for under eyes. I really like this product. Squeeze a bit on the back of my hand. I'm then going to take a damp RT mini eraser and clean up underneath. There's actually more fall down from those products than I thought. The lighting in here, when you see it from front on, you can't see the sides. It's really weird. It's hard to actually do makeup in this lighting. Need natural light. So Harry's just started school, and now I have to pick him up from school. And when I go and pick him up, I've always got, well, crazy makeup on. You must think, what does she do? Well, actually, when I take him, I have no makeup on. When I pick him up, then I have makeup on. So my little blemish area there. Dry skin area from stress and flying, I think. I'm then going to take my Too Faced sketch liner in Chocolate Chip Honey Dip just to draw on a few little brow hairs. Let me have a look at how that's, yeah, that's nice and firm there. So just drawing in a couple of brow hairs. And allowing the pen to kind of cling to the hairs that are already there. I'm going to go back in and finish the skin off. I've got this Laguna NARS bronzer. It's a liquid bronzer. Let's see what it's like. I'm going to use the side of my sponge to apply that. Well, that's nice. While I was away, I picked up another one of my Tom Ford Pink Sand highlighters. While they discontinued that and they brought it back, and you can see I was getting worried. I'd nearly finished my other one, so I'm so excited that they brought that back. I just love the tone of it. I'm just going to pop that just on the top of my cheekbone. Just to give a lovely shimmer. Now I use 2 highlighters. You don't have to use 2, but people always ask me what I'm wearing as a highlighter. And it's always this one with MAC Hush cream colour base over the top. On the lip, I'm going to take a little bit of this NARS lipstick in Niagara. I don't want to use it with a pencil, I just want to use it on its own. and then take a brush and just buff it out. So it almost disappears. Lastly, I'm going to take a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Powder in medium 2. I need a new one of these, it's got a hole in it. Love it when I use a product well. I'm going to take that on a 300 brush, Bold Metals 300 brush, and just powder any areas that I need the shine gone. So there you have the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a bit fun. It's quite low underneath, but I like that. It's very sexy for a night out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care, bye.